Let's talk about some natural remedies for liver fibrosis. Now, typically what happens in the stage of liver disease is you first get either inflammation or a fatty liver, and then that inflammation over time becomes chronic and causes a lot of damage in the liver cells. And then the liver cells start to heal with scar tissue. That's called fibrosis. And then over time, that develops into cirrhosis. So cirrhosis is an advanced form of fibrosis in the liver. Now that could come from an infection from a virus. And believe it or not, the virus is not actually creating the damage. It's your own immune system that's creating the damage in the attempts to kill off the virus. Alcohol will do it, drugs, medications, toxins, parasites, fructose, sugar, junk food, refined carbohydrates, and too much iron can increase inflammation and then lead to fibrosis. Fibrosis comes from chronic inflammation. Your body's trying to replace the healthy normal tissue with scar tissue or collagen. Your symptoms are going to be tired, weak, itchiness. You could potentially have ascites, where your liver is leaking fluid into a sac around the gut. That's a very advanced form of cirrhosis. And if you're male, you can start to develop excess amounts of breast tissue because you're not able to get rid of estrogen anymore. And then your skin becomes very, very thin, you lose body hair, and your voice starts becoming higher. Also, you can develop hypogonadism because your testosterone is low because the estrogen is high, and portal hypertension. Here are the remedies that have the potential to help you. And I put the links down below of some quite amazing studies that show significant improvement by using these natural remedies. This one is from China. I'm not going to even begin to pronounce this. I'm just going to say it's an FZHY combination of herbs that have been shown to effectively reduce the side effects from fibrosis and definitely inflammation. Now, this product right here, TUDCA, is actually a type of purified bile salts, but it's actually made synthetically. It's been around for a long time as far as a remedy, but it's very, very good to allow bile to flow through the liver and out to the gallbladder. And it's been shown to decrease the progression of cirrhosis and fibrosis. You would want to take this on an empty stomach, maybe once in the mid-morning and then once in the late afternoon. And then you have another one called Golden Thread, Coptis. This is a natural herb. It's been shown to help the gallbladder and the liver and reduce the rate of the liver developing cirrhosis. Curcumin is another powerful anti-inflammatory to help decrease the risk of getting fibrosis. And of course, keto and intermittent fasting, very, very important, especially allowing your body to do prolonged fasting to get into a state of autophagy where your body can then start repairing some of these damaged proteins, because fibrosis is a type of protein, it's a type of collagen matrix that plugs up and causes the liver to become dysfunctional. And if you haven't seen my videos on a fatty liver, you want to check those out. I have them right here. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book. because there's some only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto and Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.